Hi everyone, so today we're going to start painting our rainbow self-portraits using our watercolor paints. Our watercolor paints look like this. You'll notice if I touch them, the paint doesn't get on my finger because it's not activated yet. We need to activate it with water. So before we start painting, what we want to do is write our name and then flip the sheet over. And what we're going to do for this is we're going to paint a rainbow pattern going across our page. You'll see that my page is vertical, which means the skinny edge is facing up. So I have my water cup nearby, all my watercolor paints here. I also have a paper towel and my paintbrush. So since we're doing a rainbow pattern, the first color that is in the rainbow is red, because Roy G. Biv. You want to get a little bit of water on the red part of that palette. Take your paintbrush, go all the way across the top, and paint just a straight line. If you need more paint, just take a little bit more. Notice how I'm having a good hair day with my paintbrush. I'm not pushing too hard down on it. Perfect. So next color in the rainbow is orange, so I'm going to clean out my brush, and I'm going to get orange ready. Now, since my red is not completely dry, if I put the orange on top of the red, they will mix together. So I'm going to go just below it and push that paint where it needs to go. Clean out my brush, go to yellow, go just below it. Green is next. Blue is next after that. And then purple. And then I'm going to stop at purple and then start all over again at red. So clean out my brush and get red again. And then go all the way through the rainbow once again. If you forgot the colors of the rainbow, you can check your palette or just look at the top of your paper where you've already done it. If there's any really light spots in your painting that need more paint, so I think this green looks a little light and this blue, you can go back in and repaint where you think it's too light. Perfect, so I painted all of the light spots over again. What I'm going to do is pick it up like a pizza and bring it over to the drawing. While our background is drying, we're going to start drawing our self-portrait. And a self-portrait is where you draw yourself. We're going to be using Sharpie, and these don't erase, so make sure you're very careful and working really slow. So first thing we want to do is we want to start with our head. So our head is kind of a mix between an oval and a circle. So I'm going to draw an oval circle like that. Then off of our head, we're going to draw our neck. That looks kind of like an oval circle, but coming off of the bottom. Next, what we're going to do off of that is we're going to do a line down and a matching line on the other side, and then connect them with a curved line. Then we're going to create our shoulders with a sleeve, another shoulder with the sleeve on the other side. And then we're going to add our pants. Or if you want to add a skirt or a dress, you can add a skirt or a dress. I'm going to add the bottom of my art spot because I usually wear that in the art room. Then we're going to add our arms. And I'm going to do just a looped area for my hand. Same on the other side. And there's the looped area for my hand. I'm not adding fingers just because that's a lot of detail. Then we're going to add our legs and our shoes. So if you want to add different types of shoes or boots or any type of shoe, you can. So there's both of my legs. And there's my whole body. This is where you get to have a little bit of fun, as you get to add in all the extra details of what makes you, you. So you get to think about the clothing, the eyeballs, your hair. You get to add whatever you would like. So I'm gonna just start adding in all of those details. So I'm gonna start with my eyes. And I have pupils and eyelashes. My nose is a curved line. And then my smile. If you want to add your mask, you can. Here are my ears. And then I'm going to start adding my hair. Since I usually wear my hair in a bun, I'm going to add that bun. And I'm going to fill in my hair. Since I have long hair, I'm going to add long hair. And my hair goes right past my shoulders. So if you have long hair that goes past your shoulders, don't forget to draw it in. If you have short hair, make it short. I have my art smock, so I'm going to add that in. And I usually have some type of art material in my hand, so I'm going to add a paintbrush and a paint palette. You can add anything extra to your hands if you'd like. Perfect, so there is my self-portrait. The last thing I want you to do, somewhere around your self-portrait, is write your name, and write it very, very neat. Perfect, so that's all done. Next, what you want to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut out your self-portrait, and you can leave a little bit of room around the outside. So I've got my thumb in the small hole and my other fingers in my helper hole, and I'm just going to cut out my self-portrait. And you can see how I'm using little snips. I am a little crab here, and I'm also leaving a little bit of extra white room around the outside, just so I make sure that I don't cut off any parts of my self-portrait. So there's my portrait, and then I'm also going to cut out my name. There we go. Now that my painting is dry, I'm going to put glue on the back of my self-portrait. And I'm going to glue myself right to the middle of the painting. Hold it for a couple seconds. And do the same with my name, glue on the back. And I'm going to put it right here so we know whose it is. And then I'm going to put it into the drying rack to dry.